ask you a question. You applied for credit, you got denied, and the lender told you your score was fine. So why did they say no? Because the truth of the matter is lenders are not looking at your score. They are looking at what's behind your score. And right now, they see something in your file that you do not even know is there. I've been in and around this system for over 37 years. I've read credit reports the way most people read a menu, quickly, and know exactly what to order. And I can tell you this, what a lender reads on your report is not what most people think they read. So today I'm going to show you exactly what lenders see on your credit report, the 5 data points they actually review before they approve or decline you for loans, credit cards, and whatever. By the end, you'll be able to look at your own report the way a lender does, and that changes everything. Because here's the part nobody warns you about. One of the most important things they look at is not even on the report you are staring at right now. It is captured on a day you don't control, and it can decide your approval before you ever hit submit. So I want you to stick with me. Now, first, let's talk about the real problem. Most people believe that lenders look at one number, your credit score, and they think that if this number is high enough, they are going to get approved. This is a myth. I'm going to say it again. That number you chase on your phone app, that is not what the lender sees. The lender gets a full credit report, a file full of data, and your score is just a summary of that data cooked up by a scoring model. Now, here's why this matters to you. When you understand that lenders read data, not just a number, you stop being a passenger in the system. You stop hopping and hoping for approvals. You start positioning your file so the approval is almost automatic. You'll be the same person, but your habits will shift now and you'll have different positioning, and that's going to make all the difference. So let's walk through the 5 things lenders actually read. I want you to think of your credit report as a stage, and these 5 things are in the lights on that stage. Now, let's get this. Number 1, payment history. This is the biggest light. It tells the lender whether you pay what you owe on time, month after month. A lender reads every single account here, not one, every one. One missed payment can stay on this report for 7 years, and lenders weigh it heavily. Number 2, credit utilization. This is the amount of credit you are using compared to the amount you have. Lenders see your balances across every card. If you're using a high percent of your limit, that reads as risk, even if you always pay. Number 3, inquiries. Every time a lender pulls your report, it shows a bunch of hard inquiries in a small, short window tells them you are desperate for credit, and desperation reads as that big word risk. Number 4, your history length. How long your accounts have been open matters. Older is better. It shows stability. It shows you've been doing this a while without blowing it up. Number 5, new credit. Recent accounts you just opened. A burst of new accounts tells the lender you may be overextending yourself. Those 5, that is the data behind the number. And here's the kicker. Your score summarizes all of it, but the lender does not just see the summary. They see the raw file, and that is where the real decisions get made. Now, let me tell you about the thing most people miss, and I love to teach this. This is the one that can wreck your whole life in this area without you ever knowing it. Credit card companies report your balance to the bureaus once a month. They do not report on the day you pay. They report on the statement date, the day they cut your bill. Most people believe that as long as they pay by the due date, they are safe. That is not how this works. Here's what happens. Your statement date arrives. The company takes a picture of your balance that day. That picture, that snapshot is what gets reported. If your balance was high on that day, that high balance is what the lender sees, even if you pay it off the very next day. So imagine this. Your card has a $10,000 $8,000 limit. You put $8,000 on it during the month. Your statement cuts on the 15th. And on the 15th, they snap the picture. 8,000 reported. That is 80% utilization. The lender sees that. And to them, that reads like you are maxed out. Same person, same habits, but the timing of that snapshot made you look risky and you never knew it was happening. That is the system working against you in the dark. And the fix is simple. Once you know the mechanism, more on that in a moment though, but once you know the mechanism, the system is simple. Now, before I show you how to make this data work for you, do me a favor real quick and subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button right now. You've been watching the video, you've been getting the nuggets, writing it down. Hit that like button because I want many people to see this so they'll be on top of this information just like you are, my friend. Now, let me be clear about something. I'm not telling you this so you can trick anyone. The system here is not you, and the enemy here is not you. The enemy is a system that hides the rules and then judges you against rules you were never shown. When you don't know about the snapshot, you can't position for it. That's not your failure. That's the design. And once you see the design, you can work with it honestly and on your side of the line. Now, what lenders do not look at. So now let me tell you what lenders do not look at, because half of getting this right is knowing what to stop worrying about. Number one, your income is not on your credit report. I get asked this all the time. Lenders ask for your income on the application, but your report itself doesn't show your paycheck. So stop assuming a bigger salary automatically fixes your file. Two, your age is not a factor in your credit report. Not there. Three, your race, your gender, your religion, not on the report. And legally, they cannot be used to decide. The report is data, nothing else. Four, now this one matters. Your score from one of those free phone apps is not the same score the lender pulls. Lenders use their own models pulled at the moment they check. So the good score you see on your app and the score they see can be very, and I mean very, different. And five, maybe the biggest myth of all, your score is not the decision. The data is the decision. The score just summarizes it. When you focus only on the number, you are polishing the summary while ignoring the file it came from. And the lender reads the file. So here's the how. This is the part you can actually do starting this week. Free, complete, and on your side of the line. First, pull your credit report, your full credit report, not your app score, the full report. You can get it free from each of the three major credit bureaus, or you can use services that we use, Smart Credit, but get it. Read it like a lender. Look at every account. Make sure the data is yours and make sure it's right. Errors happen far more often than people think, and you are the one who can catch them if you do the checking. Second, attack your utilization before your statement date. If you carry a balance, pay it down before the statement cuts, not after. That way, the snapshot the lender sees is a low balance, not a high one. The mechanism is timing. Work with the snapshot, not against it. Third, stop applying for credit you don't need. Every hard inquiry stays on your report for 2 years. Each one is a small ding. Space out your applications. Do not let a burst of inquiries tell the lender you are desperate. Fourth, be patient with your oldest accounts. Do not close old cards just because you don't use them. Age is your friend. Older history reads as stability. Fifth, watch your new credit. Do not open a pile of new accounts in a short window. New accounts read as risk to the lender. Do these 5 things and you are no longer hoping, you are positioning. The system will read the data you choose to put in front of it. And here's the real lesson in all of this. You've been told your whole life that your credit is a score you hope to raise, but that's the wrong frame. Your credit is not a number you chase. It is a record of decisions you control. goal. The moment you stop chasing the summary and start shaping the data, you stop being judged by a system and you start directing it. That shift right there is worth more than 50 points on any score because it puts you in control of the file, not at the mercy of the summary. Now, you've probably been told your problem is discipline, budgeting, or simply working harder. Those things may matter, but they may not be the root problem. The deeper issue may be a financial system you've not been shown how to see yet. So I built a free tool to help you identify which layer is creating the most friction in about 5 minutes. It's called the CBL Financial Positioning Diagnostic. The link is in the description. There's no cost, no pressure, and a bunch of clarity. Now, and if you find that the friction is bigger than one fix, that your credit, your business, and your life are not moving together, that's exactly what the full CBL Wealth Blueprint handles. It is the complete system: diagnosis, sequencing, personalization, integration, and accountability. Because your credit isn't just about borrowing money or getting approvals for a card. It's about positioning yourself for opportunity. Success doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you understand the system and position yourself the right way. Drop a comment below and let me know which one of these 5 surprised you the most. I read every single one of them. You be blessed and you have an awesome day. I look forward to seeing you again real soon. Be blessed.